Hello, bright and shiny beacons of light. I'm Michael Sandler, your host on. Oh, there we go. So glad to see everybody here this evening. We are going to have a fun talk tonight on how you can begin to rewire your subconscious to move past your financial blocks, your financial wounds, the things that are holding you back. In fact, if you're finding that you feel like you know what you need to do, you know what you need to get done, but it's not working, chances are you have a block. And so that's what we're going to get at here this evening, is to help you with these blocks. I've got Ruru in the background here going strong right now. My screen has actually lost where everybody is, but as long as everybody can see me, we are good. Bear with me, everybody, as I have literally lost where everybody is. Stay tuned here. Where did it go? There we are. Okay. So first off, let's talk a little bit about subconscious blocks and about if you know what to do, but you're not able to get things done. So I used to be a decent cyclist, raced at the professional level, raced in Europe for a few years, got boo-booed by a car that kind of ended my career over there. But one of the things what was interesting to me is I was always better in the training than in the racing. Always better in the training than the racing. What was going on? And I want to make sure that we're not having video feed challenges here. So is anybody else having a video feed challenge here this evening? Or is this, nope, maybe it's just one person having a video challenge. Okay, so racing in Europe, racing in the States, training is going well, but no matter how well I trained, the racing wasn't working out. I was always better than training. What was going on is I was demonstrating that there was a wound that was unhealed inside of myself. So no matter how much I tried to succeed, no matter how much my times looked great in training, things would blow up when I raced. Later on, the same thing happened with money. In fact, Jessica and I got a $250,000 two-book deal through Random House. Everything blew up. Why? We hadn't addressed our core wounds. If we don't address our subconscious blocks, then no matter how much money we make, no matter how much we feel on top of our A game, it comes back to haunt us. So if I go back to myself and I look at, and it looks like the video's coming through loud and clear for everybody, just for Allie having challenges with it. So everywhere around the world, video feed appears to be good. If we look at, well, I'm going to take my situation. Subconscious blocks are often easier to see than we realize. We see the patterns, or we see something that we fight against. When we fight against something, it means that there's a block. And we can begin to work on that. So in essence, we often think subconscious block is a bad thing. I've got a subconscious block. It's like having a scarlet letter. There's something wrong with me because I have a subconscious block. However, the reverse is the case. If you know you have a subconscious block, woohoo, that's awesome. Because now there's something we can do about it. You see, awareness is king. That awareness right there is a rooster saying there is a bird flying overhead. Awareness is king. And so we can literally take inventory. One of the fun things that you can do, because I want to give you a bunch of exercises tonight. I want you leaving not empty-handed. But with that said, we're going to be having a whole program on this, group coaching this month on removing your subconscious blocks. We're going to be working on this together 4 Wednesdays in a row. Not this coming Wednesday, but starting next Wednesday, June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th. We are going to be working each Wednesday evening to remove your subconscious blocks. We're going to be following along loosely some of the teachings of Joseph Murphy on the power of the subconscious mind. And we're going to be doing a lot of group work together to remove your blocks. This is powerful stuff. Blocks keep us back. Blocks have us tripping over our own feet. Blocks make us miserable when we deserve to be happy. And we're doing everything that makes us happy, and yet it's not working out. That's your block. So, what do? The first thing we do, and I'm going to give you kind of the basics tonight. Come join us for our class. This is actually, it goes way up in price June 1st. It's very inexpensive tonight, like a quarter of the price. No, even less than that. And you can find the link that will be put down in here where you can come join us. But with that said, the first thing that you want to do is use an affirmation to start ferreting out that block or rewiring that block. If I was coaching with you, I would say, actually, Jessica hates it when I say this. I drive her nuts. I would say, I'm going to become a worm in your mind. You get to become a worm in your own mind. You get to go hunting, looking for these patterns, looking for these blocks, catching yourself. And right now, let's say that you have one block that you know of, and we're dealing with finances tonight. So let's say that every time you bring in money, you don't have enough. Or every time you bring in money, you're not able to hold on to it. It disappears every time you make money. All right, we can do something with that. You could simply say, I'm better with money than I've ever been before. I'm better with money than I ever was, than I ever was before. I'm better with money than I ever was before. Even stronger still, I'm now great with money. I'm now great with money. I'm now great with money. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. You come up with a statement that works for you. But here's the thing when it comes to the subconscious. If you say this statement all day long, it makes a difference, but not that much. If, on the other hand, you say, money comes to me with grace and ease right before you sleep. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. And you fall asleep saying, money comes to me with grace and ease. Then you end up rewiring your subconscious by going into what's called the hypnagogic state. The hypnagogic state is the state of half here, half not here, or basically half on the other side of the veil. Thomas Edison used it for creating the light bulb. Salvador Dali used it for all of his amazing paintings. So many people, Da Vinci has used it to be able to pull from the ethos. When you work with an affirmation on the other side of the veil in the hypnagogic state, what's other side of the veil? That means half here, half up there, half here, half on the inside. When you work in the hypnagogic state, you completely bypass your subconscious mind. And then you can rewrite it. Because what's happening is you're leaping to the other side of the subconscious. And now, I don't want to say attack it, but you can take it away from the backside easier than going it to the front side. Because when you go to the front side of the subconscious, it has guards, it has minefields, it has all sorts of things that are going to trip you up. If you go to the other side of it by going in the hypnagogic state, you're past the inner guards. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Or one that I like lately is ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy. Ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy. Ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy. But ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy is said before I sleep. Ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy is said when I wake. And ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy is certainly said when I'm doing my automatic writing. Automatic writing is a process where you're literally writing to and through and from your subconscious. And you're able to rewrite and rewire it from that place. Automatic writing is all done in that hypnagogic state. Ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy. And it's in a state where you're communicating with angels or guides, or you can simply call it your inner wisdom. Ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy. And your higher self, your higher team, whatever you want to call it, goes, aye, Captain, I can help you with this. You want to be ridiculously rich or ridiculously easy? You feel ridiculously rich or ridiculously easy? I will get you there. Now, that brings up a key point. So point number 1 is awareness. Point number 2 is affirmations. Point number 3 is dancing a jiggy, feeling it. We hypnotize ourselves by getting in the feeling state. Let me repeat that. We hypnotize ourselves by getting in the feeling state. Nothing ever happens if we don't feel it. Can you feel it? Nothing happens. Nothing great in your life has ever taken place if you didn't take action. And you didn't take action unless you felt compelled to take action. So you hypnotize yourself through the feeling state. I feel amazing. I feel ridiculously rich. This feels ridiculously easy. I'm going to step forward into it. You hypnotized yourself into then taking action that was in alignment with what you desired. Oh, wow. It's ridiculously rich. It's ridiculously easy. I feel it. I feel rich. It feels easy. It feels great. I feel on fire. How do we begin to feel it? Can you remember a time when you felt abundant? Could have been as a little kid. It could have been, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to admit this. I'm delivering newspapers, once a week newspapers. I think I was paid $10 to deliver 100 newspapers. And it took me a few hours to do the route. And oh gosh, bad karma here. I was given by the district manager 100 mini bags of Tostitos. And I was put one per newspaper, which would double or triple the time of my route. I don't remember how it worked out. It was going to be a lot longer. So says the 10-year-old mind. I ate them. I'm sorry, Tostitos God. I felt ridiculously abundant with 100 packs of Tostitos. They weren't paying me a penny more. That's no reason to do it, Michael. But I felt so abundant. Can you think of a time in your life where you felt ridiculously abundant? Maybe you won a prize. Maybe it was getting a gift. Maybe it was when you got married and you got a whole bunch of gifts. Who knows what it was? Get to that state. Bring it back here and now. But Michael, I've never felt ridiculously rich and had it ridiculously easy. I've never felt easy in my life. All right. Can you think of a individual, real or in the movies, who has life ridiculously rich, ridiculously easy? Oh, yeah, that's easy. All right. Now we're talking. Let's hypnotize yourself by looking at the world through their eyes. Live their life through your mind's eyes. This is akin to visualization, but taken to another level. Live the experience through your eyes. Live the experience, in this case, through their eyes. Maybe it's a Richard Branson. Maybe it's an Elon Musk. Maybe it's a actress. Name is escaping me. Pretty woman. Live it through someone else's eyes as you go about your day, or at the very minimum, take at least 5 or 10 minutes a day in what I call the space capsule. And we're going to do a lot of space capsule work in this upcoming class, these next 4 Wednesdays, starting June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th. We're going to spend a lot of time in the space capsule helping you rewire your subconscious by helping you live in the state of being rich. And so you can start to go through your day and go through your life as if you are this wealthy person living your existence. It's kind of a mind bender because it changes everything. It changes how you interact with people. It changes how you put things away. It changes how you do just about everything. Yes, Julia Roberts, thank you. It changes just about everything because you're looking at the world through the eyes of somebody who already has what you desire. So we've got 1, awareness, 2, affirmations, 3, hypnotizing yourself through feeling, 4 is visualization. And we started to dive into that, which is each day to take time where you are living the experience in your mind's eye of having that wealth, of being able to pay bills ridiculously easily. Now, Jessica and I are doing incredibly well right now. Incredibly well. However, it was only 6 years ago we were completely laid out flat broke, car in the driveway, unable to even register the car, lost our home in Maui. Jessica's sick. We're home in her childhood bedroom. Literally her childhood bedroom, 2 twin mattresses on the floor. I'm not saying this to bring myself back to that space, and I don't want you to be attached to your backstory. But we started doing this work. Truth be told, we're doing great. And we get to take it ourselves to a completely new level. So we visualize at an even higher level. We see incredible rich. We see incredible riches, easiness. Why am I bringing up easiness? Why do I keep bringing that up for myself? Because bringing in money doesn't have to be hard. Truth be told, we brought a lot of the old paradigm with us that money making has to be hard. And right now we're pulling on every string we can, as gently yet quickly as we can, to unravel those beliefs. Because making money doesn't have to be hard. Sure, if you're an entrepreneur, you may be working some late nights. Understand it. But can you get in the joy of it? Can you get in the bliss of it? Let's play in those visualizations to see it being fun. Here's the deal. Visualizations. Don't see yourself doing something. That doesn't work. There's no frequency. And frequency or vibration or feeling is what allows you to hypnotize yourself. And for that matter, open the keys of the universe. What you can do is be the person in the play that you're watching. So if you're watching yourself having a rich existence, instead be the character and look through the eyes of the person having the rich existence. That gives you the frequency that not only unlocks the door, but rewrites your subconscious. Because you can watch every movie on TV, you can watch every documentary about people who are wealthy and still struggle until you learn this one secret. And the secret is to play the movie and live it through your mind's eye as if you are them. That reprograms your subconscious as if you are them. Now, I see a few people asking about clearing statements. We are going to do a lot of clearing work in class. That's kind of outside the scope of a YouTube live event, but we do lots of clearing work in this upcoming group coaching class. It's going to be huge. So we're going to help peel away these subconscious blocks. Next, change your habits. Change how you do things. Change how you organize things. I am watching Jessica right now, and it is amazing to see. A little bit overwhelming, daunting for sure. As we set up this amazing land yacht, I am watching her take our organization to an entirely new level. Why? What do they say? Cleanliness is less next to godliness. Well, I believe, and this is coming from somebody who's not historically been very organized, the more organized we are, the easier it is to attract money. And the more the subconscious stops blocking us. It says, well, you're responsible now. You can handle this. Cool. In other words, your subconscious is trying to sneak in the back door every way you can. If you change different habits, then the subconscious lets down its guards. It goes, oh, you've already got that covered. You've got responsibility covered. Let's bring you more money. So change the habits that are holding you back. And I like to look for linkings. What does that mean? Well, the simplest linking is if you look at how you brush your teeth in the morning. You unscrew the toothpaste, you put the toothpaste on the toothbrush, maybe you put the cap on, you put the toothbrush under the water, you brush your teeth. That's a series of steps linked together that you never think about. Never, not once, not ever. You don't have to, because one leads to the next, leads to the next, leads to the next. You can do the same thing with creating new habits and creating new abundance habits. Heck, you can have abundance habit that you pull the bill out of the mailbox, and before you even think about it, you have blessed the bill. We'll get to prayer in a minute. You have linked a very positive new habit to what was a negative experience. How does it get any better than this? We've done that with our IRS bills. Scary as it seems, because we went through an audit, 4, 5, 6 years ago, 6 years ago now, where we won. Woohoo! How does it get any better than this? When our IRS bills come to us from a previous audit that took us to the audit, which we won, we give thanks. We've linked a habit to it. So look at what positive habits you can put in place. Blessing your bills, blessing your money as it goes out. Every time that there's a money situation, going to a state of prayer or gratitude and linking these habits. And gratitude is an incredibly powerful way. You're saying, Michael, gratitude can help me rewire your subconscious? Absolutely. Because we are completely and totally wired for gratitude. We're also completely and totally wired to help others. And so your subconscious blocks to making money don't stand a chance if you're making money in the name of helping others. How cool is that? Your subconscious blocks don't stand a chance if you're in the business of helping others. Next. Then we'll open it up to some questions here. We're keeping this kind of on the short and sweet side because it's a holiday coming up tomorrow, at least in the US and the UK for that matter. How does it get any better than this? Prayer. There is such a sweetness in prayer. This sweetness, this kindness, this gentleness. It's like holding you in your arms and saying, it's okay that you've struggled with money. It's okay that it hasn't worked out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But we're going to help you move past this now. We're going to help you blast through these blocks and get you to the other side. Now, I'm an angels guy. That's why I wrote automatic writing, which was kind of told to write automatic writing for that matter, first by Jessica, then by the angels. However, you are always surrounded by angels. You are always surrounded by assistants, loved ones, elders, whatever you want to call it on the other side. Heck, humanity for 150,000 years, if not much more than that, has been calling in help. Not because it's wishful thinking, but because it works. Calling in assistance works. So, when you have more month left at the end of your money, call in help. Not just call in help for help paying this bill. That's what, how's the expression go? Give a man a fish, he eats for a day, or a woman. Teach her how to fish, she'll eat for a lifetime. So don't just ask for help with paying your bills. Ask for help in giving you a completely different financial situation. Angels, guides, light workers, please help me with my bills. Please help me to bring in enough money each month that I don't ever have to think about them again. We just found squirrels in our RV. Angels, guides, and light workers, please help guide the squirrels like the Pied Piper away from our RV now and forever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? Why do I keep saying that? And I originally heard that statement from Dane here, and I love him very much. I keep saying that because there's a powerful, positive energy and getting in that excited place and speaking to your angels, to your guides, to whomever with emotion. Energy in motion. You could sing it as well. Thank you, guides, for giving me my wealth. I know it sounds silly, but this whole world is silly if you think about it. This whole world is incredibly nuts if you think about it. So the more that you don't worry about the nuts, don't worry about how anybody else is judging you, and instead go to frequency and vibration, the better everything will be. So come join us starting a week from now on Wednesday. So I guess it's 10 days from now. So June 9th, June 16th, June 23rd, June 30th. Join us every Wednesday evening as we're going to be working with the power of the subconscious mind, Joseph Murphy, doing clearing statements, helping you ferret this out, helping you rewire your mind, helping you get to the other side of these financial blocks. You can sign up for it at the link that is being posted here and now in the chat, and that you're going to find below as the top highlighted link or highlighted comment in the comment section. Come join us for this. Actually, this price is only good till May 31st. Then we're going to have a different link up, and that price goes way up. My apologies to people who are watching it after this. However, you can start right here, right now, right this very minute. Come up with your mantra. Start using it tonight when you go to sleep. The squirrels have all gone bye-bye. The squirrels have all gone away. The squirrels have gone to better homes. The squirrels have gone to better homes. The squirrels have gone to better homes. You get what I'm saying. So with that said, I want to open it up early tonight to questions. And then we're going to do a meditation early and let you play or rest tonight and enjoy the holiday tomorrow for those in the States or UK or anywhere else in the world where there's a holiday tomorrow. Question from Anna. Michael, how did you eventually clear the box to win or place in your bicycle races? That's a great question, Anna. And I could place over time by first stopping fighting the blocks. What you resist persists. I had to take a racing season where this was kind of my methodology before I understood all of this, Anna. I had to volunteer to help someone else on the team win for the entire season. It did drive me a little bit nuts. My job was to help him win the state championship, which he did. And so what I would do, like it was track racing at this time, is I would be the freight train locomotive, taking him faster and faster and faster until the last race or the last lap of the race. And he would come by me out of my slipstream just at the last second to win. And it worked, and it took the pressure off of me until I could start visualizing being him coming around me and seeing myself win. Truth be told, I did great the next season, won a state championship, beat the Olympic team. Woohoo! How does it get any better than this? But I still didn't know all the tools I know now. And so I wasn't nearly as successful as I could have been, which is okay. I can go back and have a niggling in my gut about it. It's pretty good with it. But I didn't know everything I'm teaching you even here this evening. Question from Coach Mac McCarthy. Have you tried hypnotherapy? Absolutely. And I found hypnotherapy to be good. In fact, the past life regression hypnotherapy session that I had, first one with, her name is escaping me at this moment. One of the trainees from Dolores Cannon herself, Cian Chow. Oh my God, it was amazing. Really helped with the rewiring, and getting at those past stories and past wounds and past blocks was incredibly powerful. Now I do a lot of self-hypnosis work. You can do self-hypnosis through meditation. You can do self-hypnosis for recordings you see online. In fact, we're starting to put out some self-hypnosis meditations as well. And chances are we're going to have a meditation channel, and we're going to put a bunch of self-hypnosis pieces out there as well. So a brilliant question. Joa Vicente. Hey, Michael. Bought the book and have been practicing awe every day for a month. I believe the angels do not like me that much. No. Did you hear about that experience before? Thanks in advance. Joao, what I would look at is, are these the angels or is this your ego? Because to me, angels are always kind and loving. And if they're not, it's not the angels. It's your ego or your subconscious mind speaking to you. I want you to go back to the section in awe about how to clear out. It's called the better out than in exercise, or called the ego dump. How you can clear out all of that junk that is being said to you by your subconscious mind. Joel, that's where I would start. GX View. Is it a curse if someone is always having money problems? I'm not a curse kind of guy. I believe that we can have wounds in our subconscious that present themselves in curses. I believe that people can give us negative energy, which we do get to clear. But if we say, I am cursed, we take the responsibility firmly away from where it belongs, on us. We are responsible for stepping forward. We are responsible for our subconscious blocks. We are responsible if we continuously have money problems for diving in. Now, I understand the expression, all men, which is strange, all men are created equal, isn't exactly true. There are those who have tremendous advantages. If you come from a billionaire family, it's a lot easier to make money than if you come from a bootstrapping family at best. But almost anyone can step forward. Once you start to empower yourself, use the tools, not accept anything as an excuse, and step forward. The universe is a loving, kind, and gentle place. The universe is you. What does that mean? God is within you. You are within God. What does this mean? There's no bearded white guy to me. But what it means is there's an energy inside and outside of us that is us, that's constantly wanting to expand and grow and experience more greatness. Experience more greatness, not experience more trauma, not experience more drama. And so it is our job to remove the, good Buddhist term, obscurations, remove the blocks to allow universe to expand and grow from within us. Anna Scalaro. Michael, I did a clearing session on Wednesday. How do I know if I still need clearing since I haven't seen any changes? Changes often are cumulative, Anna. And with that said, I can remember muscle testing on Jessica when we first started working on her many years ago. and realized, of full disclosure, I probably caused a lot of her blocks. That's a whole different story, or at least a lot of her wounds. But I had muscle tested something like 375 blocks and wounds. This is a process. I'm not trying to intimidate you, but when you do clearing work, particularly if you love with someone who can help you clear, there's a lot of layers to the onion that you can go after. So, no, I don't see anything that says, oh, a clearing session didn't work if you had one session on Wednesday and you don't notice any differences yet. Not at all. GX View, what are the best tools to use? When it comes to clearing, some of my favorites are Dr. Bradley Nelson's Emotion Code, EFT, which is Emotional Freedom Technique, tapping. Jessica has a favorite that she can put in the chat room right here as well. There is shamanic journeying and soul retrieval work. And then there is kind of a hybrid, maybe is the best word, that I have put together that combines a lot of these different techniques. That is my favorite to use. And that's what I use in our classes. We did have one in this last class on Wednesday as well. That may be what Anna was referring to, which does have a very powerful effect, but again, is cumulative. Clearing is not like a Shazam, you are cleared. All of a sudden, millions of dollars will come in. It might be, but chances are there's been a lot of wounds and blocks, and we get to clear a whole bunch of them. But we're going to be using those techniques in our upcoming group coaching classes starting a week from Wednesday. And let's see if there are a few more questions. If not, we are going to dive into a meditation a little bit early tonight and get you out playing or resting easier on a holiday eve. And so I'm checking in with Allie, I'm checking in with Jessica, I'm checking in with everyone to see if there are any more questions. And sneaking a peek under the light. Are you seeing anything? Allie's not seeing anything. Do you have anything, Jessica, that you want me to make sure to mention? It's a 14-day trial period. Oh, how does it get any better than this? Excellent, 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 excellent. And how much is that 14-day trial period? $1. 14-day trial period for $1. Cool. I'm getting the details as we speak. I like it. My job's to teach. All right, let's see if there are any last questions, and then let's dive into a meditation. See if there's anything I want to add here. Yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back in a sense to GX View's question. And actually his, could be hers. Is it a curse if someone is having money problems? And I'm not want to take it from a curse point of view. What I want to take it from is an empowering point of view, which is, it is all too easy to say it is a subconscious block. It is my childhood. Heck, my mom rooted against me in races, which she later told me she did to help me do better. Who knew? We blame our past. We blame our stories. We blame our heritage. We blame our parents. We blame a curse. We blame a this. We blame a that. Ultimately, at the end of the day, none of that is real anymore. It's just picked up as a story by our subconscious. When you learn how to remove that story and rewire your subconscious, all of that goes away, which is to say, there is no point in blaming anyone or anything for where you are now, no matter what took place. Years ago, I was set up by the universe. It's a long story. I turned down Wayne Dyer and turned down the most amazing, supposedly book deal in the world. And I kicked myself for about 5 or 6 years until I stopped blaming myself. And here I am doing something even more important than I ever would have been doing at the time. So one day's blame turns into the next day's gold. So go easy on yourself. Let go of the victimhood. So important. Victimhood is, okay, somebody boo-booed your car. my case, somebody boo-booed your truck. Why do you keep boo-booing yourself because of it by going back over it and back over it and back over it and back over it again still? Put yourself in the driver's seat. All right, we've got two last questions, I believe. And I will keep going for a little bit longer if we have more questions after that. Did Joanna, did Carolyn Corey's experiments enhance your understanding of frequency? Joanna, her experiments didn't enhance my understanding of frequency, but one of them, whoa, really caught my eye. And we're seeing if we can have her back on here shortly because she has a documentary out last year on Gods Among Us. And there's going to be an interesting report coming out, probably a fear-based report coming out from Congress on Tuesday about aliens that's going to try to scare everybody. That's my guess. And so we're going to probably have her back on. We're having Stephen Greer come on to shed some light on this. But with that said, she did an experiment where she, I believe, my best guess is she sent love or sent divine love to chromosomes. And apparently the chromosomes went from a double helix to a torus, basically a loopy donut-shaped thing. How does it get any better than this? That was the one piece that struck with me that said, wow, send more love to my chromosomes. Wow, send more love to my telomeres. Wow, send more love and blessings to my food. Wow, send more love and blessings to anything and everything. Non-Garcidels. Is it fake it until you make it? No. It is feel it and it is yours. Feel it and it is yours. So there are an infinitude of doors to your future, an infinite number of possible futures for you. Each one of those futures has a frequency or has a resonance to it. What does that mean? Each one has its own passcode, or each one has its own key code or key card, like at a hotel, that will pop the door open. All of those are a frequency or a vibration. Fake it till you make it doesn't do anything because there's no emotion behind it. Getting in the emotional state of already having it is like giving the code to the door and then it pops open. So it's not that you put on this amazing top hat and suddenly you're faking feeling like $1 million. It's that you put on the top hat and the cane, putting on the Ritz. You feel it. Everyone interacts with you differently because how you're interacting with yourself, and the doors begin to open up. Yes, a different hat matters. A different costume matters. Different clothing matters. Different environment. This is why Jessica has been working so hard to set up our RV well. Different environment makes a massive difference. Tremendous difference. And so we get to play there. Let's see if there's one last question. If not, we are going to dive in. And yes, I am hearing putting on the Ritz in my head right now. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway. Jessica, thoughts, questions, ponderers, anything to mention to people? All right. Well, let's go into a brief subconscious rewriting meditation. And then I hope to see you a week from Wednesday. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? All right. What I'd like you to do is sit up good and comfortably. I want you smiling tonight. Let's all smile. Let's take a few seconds. This is not a fake it till you make it. There's an energy, there's a vibration of smile, just like there's an energy and vibration of the woohoo. Breathe in while you're smiling. And out. In and out. In and out. And now I'd like you to imagine that we are all forming the most giant and the largest circle of abundance ever on planet Earth, with the largest number of people coming together at once at a single time, specifically focused on removing our subconscious blocks and wounds to abundance. And see, everybody who's watching this recording, well, it's live now, watching this now, watch this in the past, watch this in the future, see us all in the most magnificent giant circle, hand in hand, to remove our subconscious blocks to money. Reach to the right, hold hands. Reach to the left, hold hands. And I want you to see if you can feel, because there is a golden light going from your hand to the next hand, to the next hand, to the next hand, to the next, all around, forming this golden hoop. This is a hoop of abundance. And I want you to see if you can feel that buzzing and tingling as your hands are out and you're connected to the next and the next and the next. Here's the thing. As this hoop of golden light goes around, it amplifies and grows stronger and feels stronger and stronger still. And so you should feel some buzzing. You should feel some tingling. It could feel almost like you're holding on to a live wire as we are amping this up together, focused on abundance, setting the intention for us all to blast past our subconscious blocks, to feel abundant, to be abundant, to live abundant, to have greater abundance than we have ever had in our lives. Breathe into it and out. Breathe into this incredible abundance and out. Breathe into this most magnificent abundance and out. And now as you look around, I want you to realize this isn't just a circle of abundance, but you are surrounded in a golden sphere of incredible abundance. It's like being in a golden energy egg. How does it get any better than this? And the light in this egg is scrubbing your subconscious, is rewiring your subconscious, is helping you right now in this moment feel so much more incredibly abundant than you have ever felt before. There's a buzzing. There's a tingling. This is happening beyond the level of thought, beyond the level of words. All you need to do is bathe in this golden light, in this golden sphere, in this golden orb, and feel your subconscious being rewritten. And it is so. Can you feel yourself being more abundant? Can you see yourself being more abundant? Can you imagine how incredible it would be to be so incredibly abundant that no matter what bill came in, it wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't even be a small deal. You'd auto pay it and forget it. It feels so good. I feel so incredibly abundant. How does it get any better than this? Look at your upgraded life right now. Look through the eyes of somebody who is now worth and making or attracting $1 million, $2 million, $10 million. What's the home you would step into? What would you do for your family? What would you do for your friends and loved ones? How would you feel? And how would you treat yourself? Wealth is above and beyond all else an inside job, but it starts with the energy that you are being bathed in right now. Every cell of your being is being rewired by this golden light. that's coming from each and every one of us, and is coming from the angels, and is coming from your higher self, and is coming from the highest power. It's a loofah sponge scrubbing out all of that subconscious blocks and wounds that are saying, and gunk, saying that you are less than, saying that you're not worthy, saying that you're cursed, saying that it can be anybody else but not you, and instead being replaced by, you are wealthy, you are abundant, you are worthy, you are love, you are the greatest. You are so incredibly wealthy because you are a part of the divine, and the divine is, has, was, and always will be everything, which means you can have everything too. The kingdom of heaven is within you. All wealth, all abundance is within you. And right now, continue. Feel that lasso. Feel that golden light. Feel the orb that you're inside of. Right now, you are starting to rewire your subconscious, to rearrange every cell of your being, to rearrange your very chromosomes and the very energetic pattern and DNA blueprint of you to be incredibly wealthy and abundant now and forever moving forward. And so I want you to repeat after me as if it is so. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. I am wealthy, abundant, the divine. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. Anything can come to me because I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. Woohoo! How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? So, feel free to come back to this meditation anytime you want. This energy you're feeling now is real. You can tap into it. Use this at the start of your visualization. Use this at the start of your affirmations before you go to sleep. Listen to it before you sleep. Listen to it when you rise. Get yourself in this energetic state of abundance, and it is, was, and always will be yours moving forward. So I love you guys so much. Have an amazing holiday. If you have a holiday tomorrow, have an amazing a week ahead. We'll have our next incredible show out Tuesday, another one coming out Thursday. Actually, I believe it's Raymond Moody coming out Tuesday. And Raymond Moody is the NDE expert of all experts. That's near-death experiences. We'll have an incredible interview on, or a compilation on Thursday. And then I'll be back here Sunday. And then we have class. So come join us for our group coaching class, and let's help you to rewire your subconscious mind, to discover the power of the subconscious, to move past each and every one of these blocks. Love you guys so much. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Ruru. And it's 222 right now and 88. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am the divine. Woohoo! Love you guys so much. Keep on shining bright. Night, everyone.